Okay, I'm E.L. Crane with Open Title.
I'm drinking coffee. I'm Gaby Poses.
And this is Open with Open Title. Our job is to deliver a message
Yes.
about what we can do to help our clients, but most importantly, how we interact in the industry. We do things a lot differently than most.
Very different.
Okay. So, for one of the things that we do is we are huge on education and collaboration and facilitating different opportunities. Now, see, Gabby on yesterday, she had a client appreciation luncheon.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Oh, we had a great. Well, it was not all of our clients.
Right.
Obviously, it was a small group of people that wanted to get together, but it
Yeah.
ended up that all of them are our clients, and we have a great time at a local restaurant. We had
Women only.
yes. Well, even if I had invited you, you wouldn't have come.
That's not the point.
You just like to be invited.
Yes. Let me turn it down.
Next time I'll invite you and I'll let you turn that just to make you feel, because I know you have issues, and I know you have esteem issues,
Yes.
self-esteem issues.
Yes.
And we did a little gift exchange.
Oh, okay.
I won a set of pajamas.
Oh, set of pajamas.
Yes.
Were they themed pajamas, like Christmas pajamas, or just colored pajamas?
I mean, they were like the how do you call the I never say this word right.
Okay.
Is it plaid or plaid?
Plaid.
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 Okay.
Okay, they were plaid.
Yeah, like red and white.
Okay.
And then, yes,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
very soft. I wore them last night.
Okay. So then, and what I did, like, we had my gift exchange at my networking meeting this morning.
Okay.
And like I was telling you before we started recording, it was a total free for all because there were 42 of us there. So there was 42 presents. Out of the 42 presents, 20 of them were alcohol.
Yes.
Okay. And not cheap alcohol. I'm talking about that's with the free for all because like there was Grey Goose, there was Woodson Reserve, there was Jameson, there was Makers, there was Crown Royal, there was Bullet. So they different wines. So nothing stayed on the tables.
So what did you
I wound up with I wound up with Crown Royal, but I wound up to Crown Royal because I wanted the flask.
Because
Okay.
you don't care about the
I didn't care about the Crown Royal. I wanted the flask. So I wound up with the Crown Royal and the flask. And so, but what I gave was, I gave this box of luxury candy is the only way you can describe this.
Yes.
It's just luxury candy, and it's the box really nice, and you can see through the boxes, and you have to get the information sheet so you know which candy. So the candies that I chose for my boxes were cheesecake pralines, spice chai, spice chai chocolate. It had truffles with lemon.
Ooh.
So these are all different flavors that went into these boxes. So the guy that won it went over there and said, hey, there's a little package in there that tells you exactly which they are, because this is not like one of those things you just buy it until you hope you know. So it's laying out what's in the box.
Yes.
So it went over really well. And so I was asked the question, why did I choose that? Okay. And my answer was default is always alcohol.
Yes.
At a gift exchange, it's always alcohol, or it's always theme based, like Christmas or this or that. I wanted to do something based upon our mantra: go first class or don't go. And so I said, this is a luxury candy shop. These are custom candy pieces with different flavors. I even told the story when this young girl started this business.
So whoever won it, which I know who did, don't dare give it to your kids like, oh, here, a candy. I mean, that's not the type of candy you give to your kids. Give them the M&Ms and whatnot.
This is adult candy.
Yes.
This is adult candy. And so I was asked the question, why do you say go first class or don't go? I said, to me, that's accountability.
Correct.
That's setting a standard. That's setting the stage to exceed expectations, and that's what we do at Open Title. Our job is to create a standard to exceed expectations and don't compromise who we are or what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah. Okay, you know how we always like...
Hear it out.
Yes, because you were talking about a topic, and then you kept going, and I'm still in this topic.
Right.
Okay, every time I had to do a gift exchange or whatnot, I buy something and I like so much what I got
you want to get
that I have to get another one because I usually keep one.
Okay, now here, I'm gonna tell you a secret about me. Even when I was single, all right, I would buy gifts, wrap them, my own gifts, and put them on the Christmas tree. I can't. I just have to have something under the tree. Even if I'm buying it for myself, I know what it is. I still will wrap it and put it on the gift tree. And so Jennifer, my wife, she experienced it for the first time a couple of years ago. She says, "Who are all these gifts for?" I said, "Those are mine." She said, "Who bought them?" I said, "I did." You wrapped your own gifts? Yeah, doesn't everybody? She says, no.
Well, I think I've never bought a gift for myself. I just buy things for myself. Yeah. And if it's like for my, well, no, I've never gotten like a birthday gift or a Christmas gift for myself.
Or I've been accused in the past by ex-wives, why you just can't buy me something? Why you gotta, if you buy me something, you gotta buy yourself something? I was in the store.
Again, every time I have to buy a gift for, a birthday present or a gift exchange, I buy something and then I'm like, oh, I like it so much and I want to keep it. And then I end up buying something else. Yeah. But let me tell you, what I bought initially, right, I kept it. Yeah. And I think I showed you last week, Olivia. Did I show you last week? The shawl. And I show you two different ones, right? So I bought both of them because I said I'm gonna give one and keep one. Well, I kept both of them. But
she's not selfish at all.
Not at all. But let me tell, and I'm always cold, so I use them a lot.
That's true.
But what I bought was, so I didn't buy another shawl because I knew I was gonna like it and wanted to keep it myself. But what I bought was something that I actually own and I use a lot, and are these packing cubes. Like when you travel, there are like 10 or 12 of them, and the person that wanted
packing
cubes, like they're like
little
bags.
Boxes.
No, they're not boxes, they're bags, but they expand. Yeah. So they're super nice because I use them a lot every time I travel. So all your clothes go in one bag, all your shoes, all your toiletries, and then there's another one like for like dirty laundry. Right. And you just throw like all the cubes and they fit perfectly in your suitcase. You don't have everything mixing around. So like, oh, dirty laundry goes here. Oh, I want this goes here, the toiletries, and then you don't have.
See, I have the travel bag, and it looks like a garment bag. Then it folds up into a duffel bag. Okay. So you can put 3 suits, 3 shirts, and then underneath, when you put it in, you can put a pair of shoes on each side, and then it has a side where you put your toiletries, and then on the other side it has where you put your socks and stuff like that. So it has wheels.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it has wheels. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that
that's another gift I bought myself.
Always. I never buy a gift for someone just like, oh, you know how they say people have like gift closets, like whatever they don't like and they put it in the closet.
Oh, regifting? Regifting.
I never do that.
You never regift?
No.
Actually, I don't regift either, as I think about it. But I'll tell you what I do. If I don't like something, I'll just throw it away before I even leave the house. I've had been a gift exchange and while there was something I didn't like, I just threw it in the garbage as I was walking out the door. And I've been caught a couple of times. Why would you throw that away? I don't like it. So they thought I'm going to lie. Oh, I made a mistake. No, don't like it. Goes in the garbage. They're going to
clutter my car. And if you didn't like it, why would you re-gift it? Most likely the other person is not. So I feel like you and I always give, whenever we have to buy gifts for someone else or just a gift exchange when you don't even know who's going to get that gift, we don't buy just to buy. No. We put some thought on the gift.
Yes.
And that's what we do at Open Title.
Exactly. Give it some thought to it.
Thought on everything that we do. We put thought on our events and our classes and our closings and how we deal with our clients.
And that's the dynamic. Think about that dynamic. We don't have a default position we have a client position. So we want each client to feel special because every transaction is special and every transaction is different. So you shouldn't have one size fits all. Now, there's certain things that are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but there are also personalities out there that have to be addressed differently.
Correct.
Because like I had a couple of one-on-ones yesterday. Great one-on-ones, by the way.
Oh, really?
Great one-on-ones. And actually, they were shocked that I already sent them out the reports of our one-on-one. We're going to do this, this, and this. But the thing that each person walked away with, just like you had your meeting yesterday, what each person walked away with, you made me feel like I was the only client you have. They said. I heard that 3 times yesterday. Yeah. I said, where did that come from? She said, no, because you listened to me, you're over there writing notes, and then we addressed those notes, and then you guided me down a path. Like one lady, she's a terrific realtor, but she is not fulfilling her real estate purpose. And it had everything to do with how she's portrayed in the marketplace. It looks like she's too busy to have clients because she does so much traveling. Oh. So I said, stop posting about your traveling. Yeah. It's really that simple. Post about your listings, post about your engagements, post about the industry, but don't post about your travel, because if the first thing a person says to you when they call you, you're not too busy to help me, are you? You have to change that narrative. That's our job when we talk to our clients, when we meet with our clients. It's not just give me a contract. It's more about what can we do to help you be better.
And one thing that I know about you is that you research the person, the company, the credit union, the bank, anyone that you are going to meet with. You research them because you want to know. And then whenever you prepare a proposal, it's not based on open title, or it's not based upon, it's very detail oriented towards our prospective clients.
Their entity, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish. Because I said one last night, I wouldn't even pull down pictures of this person and included her in her 2026 growth plan. And basically, this picture was aligned with you educating clients. This picture is aligned with you being a luxury agent. So basically, our job at Open Title is to make sure that we are supporting you on the path you want to be on, not giving you a path, supporting you on the path you want to be on. And that's what we do.
Because everyone is different. Everyone has different goals. Everyone has different needs. Everyone has different likings, right? We have clients that they prefer to work with certain type of people.
Yeah, personalities.
And this is something that I will never understand. But an agent once told me that their favorite client, and mostly the clients that she takes, and that's the only type of clients, are divorcing couples.
Yes, that's right.
I'm like, why? Why would you do that? And
it's a specialty.
It's a specialty. And the answer was, her answer was kind of like, I mean, it made sense. She said, there's these 2 people that just want to get rid of the house so they can just, and then there's no more sentimental or emotion. They just want to sell and get done with it.
Give my money.
And most likely, each one of them are going to buy another house. So she said, sometimes when I work with a couple that is getting a divorce,
3 transactions.
I get 3 transactions.
That's 3 transactions. So, and then what I learned from what you just said, there is a designation to work with divorcing couples. There's a designation for everything.
Okay, this is a client. I'm just going to send a because we do respond to our clients. Yes. Can I call you later? A quick message, but they know
we're responsive.
That we're responsive, and I'll take care of it when.
Yeah, but see, that's another facet right there. We are available. Okay, I got calls last night on the way home. I got calls in the evening about projects for today. I got calls earlier. I got a call at 6:30 this morning on the way to BNI.
Okay.
All right, and this conversation, I know you up. That's I said, well, yeah, I'm always up at this time of morning.
And a 3, a 4,
That's true too.
2.
I can't help myself. I was sending emails at 2:30 this morning. Okay. I had it on my mind. So, but think about it. Our day ends, but our day doesn't end.
Correct.
Okay. Our day ends, but our day doesn't end. You have to have allocate time. Like I was talking to one of the agents yesterday, that was at your luncheon. All right. And she says, I'm mad at you. I said, what did I do? And she says, you supposed to called me yesterday. We were supposed to have a meeting. I said, well, I was busy with some other stuff yesterday. I do apologize, but I forgot what time you were getting back in town. So I apologize. And I had a little, so I walked her through it. And she says, but you've never, that's why I'm apologizing. That's why I'm apologizing. I overshot the runway is what I said. I had too many things going on. So we rescheduled and stuff like that. Then she called back and apologized because she's so accustomed to me being responsive that she took it personally that I wasn't responding. So what we do is making sure that we are available.
We are. And I've got phone calls, texts like Saturdays, Sundays, 9, 10:30 p.m. Contract sent me. And maybe you're not going to get on the phone and be like, all chitty chatty, but at least it's like, hey, I receive it, we'll get it open. Exactly. What do you need? If there's an emergency or if there's a question about a contract, like we're on it.
Yeah.
Because our clients work 24/7. So we have to be available.
And we have to acknowledge.
Yes.
We have to acknowledge. Might not be a phone call, but received, submitted. Just one word answers are applicable at these times of day and night.
Correct.
Because on the work day, we're on it. And that's another facet because you have a lot of title companies that say, well, I'm responsive, da, da, da. Well, all of us are responsive. But at the end of the day, our responsiveness is more about what we can do to make you better.
Yes.
Versus just the solicitation part.
And let's be honest, sometimes our clients, our agents call or email the escrow officer handling, but I mean, they might be in a closing. They might, and they are not going to get a response like right away because they're taking care of other clients, but they know they can call us or text and say, hey, can you check on this or can you verify on this? And we're on it. And I always tell you, when people switch from other title company to us, I always ask, okay, what made you change? What you didn't like about the other title company? I don't care what title company is because I don't, but what is the thing that made you decide to change to us? And the number one answer always is they're not responsive.
Oh, okay.
So that helps me be like, okay, for this person, it's very important the communication and the responsiveness. So we learn our clients. We get to meet them, we get to know them, and we accommodate their needs and the way that they work and what they need from a title company, from us, to be successful and to feel that they are taken care of.
And see, and from that point with other title companies, somebody told me this years ago, and I didn't understand it. They said, EL, the things you do allows you to take clients from other title companies. I said, I don't take anybody from other title companies. And they said, yes, you do. I said, no, I don't. And they said, EL, they were working with another title company before they started working with you. So they had to come from somewhere. They just didn't kind of pop up out of the ground. I never looked at it that way. I always looked at it like I offer different services. Correct. I have different tools. We have different tools. We have different outlets to do things differently. I look at it this way. You can work with whoever you want to work with, but at the end of the day, what I do in the marketplace is vastly different than most others do in the marketplace. What Gaby does in the marketplace is vastly different than most others do in the marketplace. So I don't look at taking anything. I just show the value of what we do.
And we're not solicitors, so we are never asking anyone to send us a contract. But whenever they realize what we can do and all of our resources and tools, they want to make the switch. And something that it's very true, and you mention it a lot in your classes, is the people that you supporting you. Yes. Let's say not only title company, but your lender, your inspector, your insurance, like you're sending them business. Are they sending you business? That's are they taking care of you? Are they sponsoring your open houses or your events? Are they?
That's right. And what it comes down to, and you've heard me say this, you always say my title company, my insurance partner, my lender, my bank, my inspector. Are they saying the same thing about you? Or as I like to challenge the agents, when their mother is getting ready to sell their house, are you the agent? Now, if they go to backpedaling, that's a different kind of relationship. But if they say, look, my daughter's a realtor or my this is that, that's a whole nother animal.
Yes.
But if it's something like advocacy, because we have a lot of advocates.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of advocates. We have people who advocate for us. I got a deal in 2 days ago, and this is exactly what he said. I was told if I didn't use you, I was going to get punished. I said, who said that? They told me to say, okay, that's something she would say. So I said, well, I appreciate you giving us a chance. And he says, what they said was, stop looking at the title company transaction. Look at, can the title company help you get more transactions? That's why he's trying us. And I've already sent him out everything that we can do to work with him, to help with him and stuff like that. So these are things, finding, and like you said earlier, me and research, I am truly a researchaholic. I will research it. I research things like the candy we talked about I gave away. Uh-huh. I researched luxury candy shops. Think about that, people. There's a thing as luxury candy shop. I research everything. There's luxury socks. There's luxury shirts. There's luxury everything. And then one thing, I found this decanter place. Uh-huh. There's this decanter place in Bel Air. And the reason I was looking for these decanters is when I was younger, I saw this decanter package with the alcohol decanter and the crystal glasses, but I've never been able to find them since. Okay. So I just said, luxury decanters. And lo and behold, boom, there they were. And then I come to find out that a couple of the department stores carry them.
Yeah.
Because I don't go.
They're very common.
I'm just saying I didn't go up in those sections. So I'm looking for these things. So I am always looking to find something to supplement go first class or don't go.
Yes.
And that's what we do at Open Title. We are not just securing your transactions. We are finding ways for you to secure more transactions. Because the more business you do, the more business we do. As I was with Alex and Max last night for dinner, right? And those are my two youngest sons. And they asked the question, how do you find these places? We was at this little hamburger joint, right? They said, how do you find these places? I read reviews, I look up stories, and then I will try. Now, because when they were younger, we would always just stop in some places, right? Mm-hmm. Now they're a little more discriminatory when it comes to food. So I have to get that.
My father likes them.
So I have to get more information before they agree to meet me. But that's how we do at Open Title, though.
Yes.
Think about it. Gaby and I were talking, and we came up with Agent Advantage.
Yes.
Like
our magazine, our
magazine. So people say, "What? Yes, we control it. It's our magazine. So we're not at the mercy of anybody.
Nope.
We are not at the mercy of anybody. When it comes to our C classes, those are our C classes. We control it.
Yeah.
All right. So these things that we do to help you, like we have our 12 million in 12 months program. Mm-hmm. That's ours. We do those things. The growth platform, the Grow with Open Title, that's ours. So we're not outside, but we do the necessary research to make them viable options for those who we're trying to work with. Think about it. I have had multiple meetings in the last week with top mortgage banks and mortgage companies and banks based upon research and the dynamics that we bring to the table. You have builders calling us, say, hey, can you do a bus tour? You have builders calling us, hey, can you come do a C class? You have builders calling us, hey, we would like you to come out and host an event over here.
Yes.
These are the things that we do at Open Title. We are not being subjected to the normalcy of the title business. We have, this is what we're doing next year. Every month in 2026, Open Title is hosting a C class at a Greater Houston Builders Association.
Yes.
Which is the most prolific new construction builder association in the United States of America. And it's here.
Yes.
There's a reason they're allowing us to do these classes. One, I'm on the board over there. But most importantly, they hear back from the builders that we work with to drive traffic. So this is why normally you can only use this, but they don't normally have classes over there. Now they're allowing us to have classes because they see how impactful we can be based upon the things that we've done in the marketplace, doing things differently.
So speaking of which, today is our last podcast of the year.
Oh, that's true.
So with that being said, we're already working. Yeah, because next week is Christmas and
Christmas Eve.
It's
I have a doctor's
New
appointment
Year's on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that was the only time you could get me.
Oh,
don't bother me.
Anyways,
the liquor store is open when I leave.
Anyways, we are already working on our calendar and all of our events for next year, right? So we're gonna do some things a little bit different.
Yes.
Better for us and also for our clients, because you and I were always like, running like crazy with all this stuff. So now we're going to have, as you mentioned, once a month, C class at the Builders Association.
Yes.
And that's already scheduled. We already have the date, the time, and everything for the entire year.
Yes.
We're going to have special events, theme events every month.
Yes.
We already have the dates and the times.
Yes.
And we are going to have bus tours once a month. We already know where. So we're already planning 2026 being a little bit more organized. And this is what I like too. We're going to send out a calendar, a monthly calendar with all of our events. Right. So people would know in advance what we're doing next month, and they can take their time, to attend our events. And
that's also going to include stuff that we're going to be in Studio Voss with headshots, mini videos, more podcasts. As long as we don't get she can't have keys no more.
Who?
Olivia can't have keys. She locked herself out.
I don't know. She wanted to ask for my keys.
And she locked herself out. She saw me coming down.
Even with my keys?
Yeah. She said so she saw me coming down the hallway and she was in total pain. I said, "No, we're good."
And that's what. Anyways.
So but we have all these things planned.
Yes.
All right. And we have the right partnerships. All right. We have the partnerships. We have builder partnerships. We have Studio Voss. We have inspector partnerships. We have insurance partnerships. And I'm not going to say her name, her company name. I love Kaylin.
Yes.
She's an absolute sweetheart. I got sweaters older than her, but she's an absolute sweetheart. And I didn't realize how kind and warm she was until I really had a conversation with her. Mm-hmm. So I look forward to things that we're going to be doing with her. We have these different things with the builders going on, because I sent out some stuff to the builders yesterday, and they're all excited about being a part of our classes over at GHBA. Yes. We're going to include some new builders that we haven't worked with.
Really?
Yeah, because I was on the board with some of these builders that are not on the board anywhere, but they want to work with us. So it's those kind of things. And my secret weapon is called Gaby Dust. It's Gaby Dust. It's Gaby Dust, all right?
And my last name just changed.
Yeah, Gaby Dust. See, what you have is, we have these platforms. And then Gaby is very strategic when it comes to presentation. And she will make something, she'll simplify something, but it makes it look so much better. Case in point, when we was out at Pomona, I just had all the food over in one place. And you line up, I don't care anybody. She set it up so it was smooth sailing. They were going down two sides, and all the food got out, and everybody ate. And like, okay, I'd have never thought about it.
But presentation is key.
Yes.
But one of the things that I wanted to point out about us planning 2026, and since we already have dates for our GHBA classes, our bus tours, our special events, is we are not a company that it's just, let me see what I can come up with for next week. We have our year planned. We have everything in place. But also the partnerships that we have with so many people in the industry allows us to do this, right?
That's right.
So that being said, if you are a lender, an inspector, insurance, home warranty, and whatnot, and want to be part of it, they need to contact us as soon as, because our year is already planned.
Yes.
And we already have some of this businesses.
And we allocate.
Already.
We allocate. We don't duplicate, we allocate.
Yes.
Now we'll add, like we have a couple of enterprises that we're going to do 3 to 5 events a month with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we can partner with this entity and put that entity there. But these things are all strategic. We're going east, west, north, and south. We're not just in one area. Our gallery office, of course, is centralized. Then we have the training center. So we do stuff at the training center. We're going to be doing it at different facilities around town, different buildings around town, presentations at different brokers around town. Gaby was helping me research brokerages yesterday based upon a set criteria for us to do things with them. So these are the things that are going to be necessary for us to truly, truly help our clients grow their business in 2026. We are eliminating fear is what we're doing. Because there is a fear of the volatility of the market. No, it's the right market, targeting the right market, prioritizing the right potential clientele. But most importantly, allowing your team to fulfill opportunities. Like one of the meetings I had with one of the agents yesterday, I put her with a marketing person to build out her brand. And she says, nobody's ever offered to help me do that. I said, what? This is what we do because your brand grows, we grow.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on.
And also something that we do a lot is like a couple of days ago, I got a phone call from a client. He's with a credit union, and his client needed an inspector,
right?
But a very specialized inspector, like for something very special. And he called me and said, "Hey, do you have someone?" And I said, "Of course I have someone." Yeah. And so we connect them. We get out of the way. We just introduce them and say, like, "Hey, client A, client B, take care of themselves." And we also promote our partners.
Yes.
So they can also grow their business. We are not only asking from them to sponsor our classes or our events.
We're supporting their growth as well.
We're supporting them, and we connect them with potential clients.
Yeah. But see, it's activism. It's advocacy and activism. And you've heard me say this, we don't need to make money on 20 transactions. We need to be a part of 20 transactions. And if we walk away with 5 out of 20, that's 25% in a less than 3% business. So we just had a great day. Yeah. So why would you sit there and hold everything close to the vest and not try to help anybody when they can help you? And you've heard me say this as well. I'm in the boat with you when you're catching fish, and I'm in the boat with you when you're not catching fish, because we're going to find a way to start catching fish again.
Yes.
That's how we work.
And this type of, the industry that we work, and actually every industry should be the same.
Exactly.
Relationships should go both ways. It's reciprocal.
That's right.
It's not only like, for me, what do you got from me? Send me your business. Like, no, every time we are able to, we're going to send business. We're going to promote them. We're going to connect them with people that might be their potential clients.
And you have to want something for everyone. If you have a loaf of bread, be willing to share that loaf of bread. You just can't hog it. You have got to be selfless. You have to be activists. You have to be advocates. You have got to participate in the growth and prosperity of everybody whom you work with. You just can't be takers. And we've had our experience with takers in 2025.
Oh, yes.
Gaby handles them one way. I handle them a whole different way. I am very vocal about...
He fires them.
I fire them.
When I said fires them, it's not employees. It's brokers,
that's right.
Agents.
No.
He's just like, nope, you don't align with
No. You're taking. You're not working with us. You're taking from us. We, like you just said, reciprocal. Reciprocity is necessary for the growth of anybody's business. All right. I don't advocate for people just because they did something with me. I advocate for people because I believe in their product and I believe in the person. All right. Like Brandon Voss of, Studio Voss, I advocate for Brandon because I know the quality of his product. I know the quality of his people. But most importantly, I have a relationship with him. He's not some name I just pulled out of the sky. Now, we've had some people who are over here trying to work.
Yes.
We fired them because they didn't get it. It was all about them. You can't tell about what you do. No. All about them. No, can't have that.
We've had, before we had Studio Voice, we had another company doing and they one day just stopped showing up.
Yep.
And you got a text, or I got a text, or I don't remember, like, hey, we went in the office and took our stuff, and let me know when I can stop by to return the keys. That's not a way to, So we used to promote them and try to get them business. Now we don't do them, not because of what they did to it, but in my mind, it's like, how can I recommend someone that just flake on us that way? Are they also going to, flake on our clients?
On referrals? No. Yes. No, can't have that because that's our brand.
Their work was good.
Yes.
But they were not reliable. Wow. So I'm never going to recommend someone that I know it might do good, or it might just like not show up for a meeting or for
it happened just that fast. They just like, I can't do it anymore. What? Yeah. It wasn't anything we did. That was their internal stuff at their business.
Yeah.
Like, who does that? And then he asked you for more business last week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's like, hey, do you have any more? Like, nope.
Nope. Can't do that. Because you diminish the value of my brand by that behavior. We can't have that. You can't have that at all. So when you build out systems and you build out relationships, you also have to nurture those systems and you have to nurture those relationships to make sure that everybody's being fulfilled. And people don't get that simple little fact. I can't support you if you're not supporting me.
Correct.
It's just like a marriage. I can't support you if you're not supporting me. Just like a relationship of any type. I can't support you if not so. You just can't be a taker.
No.
Taker. Matter of fact, before I came in today, I was talking to my older sister and in New Orleans, and she's working on some stuff with the inauguration of the new mayor over there. And I said, I told her how people ask me, why do you talk so much about your sisters and not your brothers? All right.
That's true.
Right. So I told my sister, I said, it's very simple. My sisters are my umbrellas. My brothers are my shadows. My sisters protect me. They guide me. They show me the way. My brothers are just in the shadows. Nothing. They're not contributing anything. They don't do anything to protect me. I love my brothers, don't get me wrong, but my sisters are my sheroes. My brothers are not my heroes.
Wow.
All right? That don't mean I love them any less, but in every family, there are dynamics. In every family, you have a go-to, just like here at Open Title. Every transaction, we have a go-to escrow officer. Every dynamic, we have a go-to situation to help our clients. So we have those who are umbrellas, and we have those who are shadows. That doesn't mean they're not doing anything. It's just I don't rely on them for this. I rely on them for that.
Yeah.
Same thing. When you open with Open Title, you get resources. You secure relationships of value. You secure an opportunity to grow your business and allows us to be impactful. That's what you get with Open Title.
Another client.
There you go. And so those are the things that we do to facilitate different opportunities. Think about it. What do you love most about this business?
I love I love people, right? But I love helping people. No, I know you don't. I love helping people. I know making those connections,
right,
building those relationships, and helping our agents be able to help their clients. Right? Because if you're a real estate agent and you think you can do this by yourself, you're completely wrong. Totally. You need your lender, you need your inspector, you need your home warranty, you need your insurance, you need your title company. So I like the fact that we help them grow their business. Right. We help them help their clients. We treat their clients as if they were our immediate clients, right? So that's what I like about it. And then I like when we get to see some of the closings, the faces of the buyers and the sellers, the happiness and all that type of stuff. And we don't take the credit for anything that we do. It's all for the agent. But I think the most thing I like about this job is the people, the building relationships.
You see, all right.
I know you don't like people.
I don't like people. Okay, but see, my job or our job is to relay our resources. So I always say our tools are your tools.
Yes.
All these things that we bring to the table, Mr. Realtor, Miss Lender, Builder, our tools are your tools to help you secure new business. If you want to say, hey, I have a relationship where I can put you in a magazine, that's our tool is your tool. Yes. You can say yes, not a problem for you to secure that listing. If the lender says, I have the capacity to help market our product with this realtor that I'm trying to secure a relationship with, Mr. Lender, tell them you have these resources that we provide to you to provide to them so you can secure their relationships. So we have put things in place to make people understand our tools are your tools. Our growth platforms are your growth platforms. You can white label these CE classes as yours.
Yeah.
I'll teach them. You can say brought to you by ABC, taught by E.L. Crane. Mm-hmm. I don't care because you have put me in front of realtors to facilitate more business. Doing things like this is truly how we have built out our business. I look at Gaby's growth in this business. She has been relationship building from day one, and it's evidenced by what has come through her pipeline, what has generated business for her, what has generated relationship. Gaby gets business from people she has never even met in person.
I know.
Because she's put it out there. This is what we do. This is what I do to support my clients. You cannot buy that. It either exists or it doesn't.
Or by people that recommend us, that have worked with us and said, like, you need to try them because it's, Okay, now let me turn the page. What do you dislike the most about this job?
What I dislike most about this job is the uncertainty. Mm-hmm. The uncertainty. Because here's a backdrop. Here's a backstory. Coming up, one of my off-season jobs when I played pro ball was I worked on the New York Stock Exchange floor. I was a runner on the floor, right? And the one thing I learned, the right person or the wrong person walking up to the bell tower would send the floor into a frenzy. And they might not be in there taking pictures. It could be something as simple as that. But if you see them, the assumptions always start. So it creates all this uncertainty. Yeah. Well, in our business, negativity is the theme of the day. Oh, God, interest rates are too high. No, they're not.
Market is too slow.
Market is too slow. Or they don't have this in inventory. People, number one, it's not about interest rates, it's about what you can afford. Plain and simple. Okay. What you can afford. Number two, new construction is prevalent in this market. Resale is out there. It's a buyer's market to be sure, but it's a buyer's market because of the uncertainty and the negativity. So what I hate most about this business is uncertainty, but most importantly, on top of that, the people who are promoting uncertainty. All right? Yeah. When I purchased my very first home, my interest rate was 9%, and I wanted to have a parade back then. Now, a couple of years ago, because of COVID, interest rate dropped into the 2s and the 3s, That's not normal.
Yeah.
Normal is what's right now in the upper fives, mid sixes. That's normal. But you got corrupted by the 2 and 3% that you can't see the forest for the trees. At the end of the day, it comes down, can you afford it? And here's always my analogy. When you go to buy a car, you say, what's my car note? When you get a credit card, you say, what's my limit? But when it comes to buying a house, you always focus on the interest rate versus what you can afford. That is the silliness of it all, but that's the uncertainty of it. And this is what you need to people to really understand. 35 plus industries count on new construction. 35 plus industries count on new construction. So that's impacting the economy across the board. You have got to have confidence in who you work with, open title, who you work with, lender, who you work with, inspection, who you work with, home warranty, insurance. You have to have confidence. But the confidence comes from, we know our business. Let us show you how it can be positive for your business. There should not be any uncertainty. If you have the capacity to buy a home, buy it. If you have the capacity to encourage others, encourage them. We don't do enough of that.
Do you want me to tell you what I dislike the most about this job?
Yes.
Traffic.
Yeah, she is not a fan of traffic, people.
No, and you and I are like always going up and down and whatnot. I don't mind driving. I like driving.
I like driving.
And I like, the music or whatnot. Traffic. Because, I mean, it's...
Yeah, see, I'm ducking in and out. I'll duck off the freeway and sit there sometimes, listen to music, let traffic go by, or I'll do some side streets and stuff like that. But traffic is a big headache. It really is a big headache. And basically, because it was drizzling this morning, you pour out a cup of water on the ground in Houston, folks lose their mind. Oh, they smell some water. Okay, it's no rain. It's just water on the ground. That don't stop them. They just lose their mind. They literally just lose their mind. So now here's my question for you. All right. When it comes to the Gaby Pulse's brand, what are you looking to change in 2026?
Oh. You put me on the spot.
Yes.
With that one. What I want to change?
Yes.
Maybe, what would I like to change?
I'm going to let you off the hook. I'm going to answer mine.
I'm speechless, and this doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. So I'm going to let you off the hook.
Okay.
My thing I'm going to change, I'm going to be more available in 2026.
Are you going to like people more?
I'm going to do my best. All right. But and to be more available is like, we're going to be doing more trainings. We're going to do more collaborations and outreach with large brokerages. We do it now, but on a smaller scale. So I'm going to expand that. So instead of 12 agents at a time, we'll go to 24, 36 agents at a time. So I'm going to be more available. I'm not going to make people wait as long to have the classes start. I'm going to do, they have convinced me to do more video, which you already know. So they convinced me to do more video. They are creating an environment for me to be more accessible. And I think that'll benefit open title. That'll benefit the training center. That'll benefit Gaby Pulses. That'll benefit all of our underwriters and all of our escrow officers being more available. So this will allow us to be in more places instead of... Yeah. Like that. So I've agreed to actually do classes via Zoom.
Okay.
That's
so I think I'm going to piggyback on yours. So I think the thing that I would like to change, and it's not for my brand, but it's for me, it's being a little bit more organized. Yeah. Not that I'm unorganized.
No, she's not. No.
I am very organized. But I feel like whenever we are a little bit more... like we are talking and we're doing planning our year ahead, and wanting that will allow us to do more things in a better way, because we are a little bit more, instead of us having to run from one place to another because we said yes to this and yes to this. And then we realize one is in the north, one is in the south, and here we are, like just being more organized. And that also is going to help us, like,
so we can share space.
So we can share the space. Mm-hmm. We can tackle more things in a day, and be able and available for more people.
Okay.
I think that's what we're doing. I think that's a good one.
Okay. So you got my question this week?
So since it's the end of the year,
yeah,
what are your three, I wouldn't say wishes, but what would be your three things that you wish for next year?
Okay.
On a personal level, not on a business level.
Personal? Yes. I want to be able to go to Alexander's track meets.
Okay.
Because he's going to school in Chicago now, so most of his track meets are in Illinois, going east all the way to Connecticut because the conference he's in. So I want to do more of that. I want to go on a spring break trip with all my children and family.
That would be awesome.
Okay. And also, I want to, God help me out, get healthier. Which I've started my transition. So those are my
your terrorist,
my terrorist trainer, yes,
trainer and terrorist doctors and all that. Everyone.
Take this away and take that away. It's just too much.
Yeah, those are good ones. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
How about you?
I love that I ask you questions and I don't have answers for myself. But you know what? I think that get healthier would be because both of you, we had our good share of
this year. Yeah.
Yes, this year. But I think get healthy. Maybe go back to workout, and that will help me get healthier. I would love to probably. I mean, I see them a lot, my kids, but I would like to be able to have them all together more often.
Yes.
Because I see them a lot, but they live in different cities, so sometimes I see one, sometimes, and only on special occasions is when we are all together. So I would love for us to be able to get together more often. And probably, what would I say the other one? I don't know. I would like to become more of an optimist than a pessimist. I caught myself during the day sometimes, especially when I'm driving.
Right.
Having this, like, this might happen or this might happen, and not only on traffic.
Right.
And I always tell myself, take away this bad thoughts from my mind. So be more optimistic and not a pessimist.
I like that. So I'm E.L. Crane.
I'm Gaby Pozos.
We appreciate you joining Open with Open Title.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we hope to see you next year,
in 2026.
Bye now.